What's going on, Platinum Nation? This is Insanity here, and welcome back to another commentary. So today in this commentary, I want to be talking about the new audio improvements and the second screen companion. So first off, with the sound improvements, I'm just going to jump into what this means and just talk about in depth and how I think it's going to really impact the game. So as Call of Duty's been recently, all the games, wherever you shoot, it doesn't really make a sound difference. If you shoot glass, obviously it breaks, but if you shoot anything, it doesn't really make a difference. So what they're implementing into the game, let's say you're shooting something concrete, it will make like more of a thud, like a concrete sound if you're shooting in the concrete. If you're shooting in some metal room, it will make like a ting sort of sound, like metal. They're also making it so it depends where you're standing. So I guess the vibration of the gun, if you're standing on metal and you shoot, it will make a vibration sound. If you're standing on concrete, it will make a different sound. Depending what you shoot, where you're standing, everything's affected. Also, they're adding, so with grenades, if it blows up and there's like a chain link fence, or there's glass, or there's any other thing in the world, it will make it shake. So let's say if a grenade blows up, the chain link fence might start to shake and you might hear it shake. It might make glass kind of like vibrate a little bit and you might be able to hear that. So what I'm really getting out of this is you're going to need a good headset. That's really first and foremost. You're going to need a good headset because the advantages good players have sound whoring wise in this game, it seems like it's going to be amazing. Let's say there's a barrier or a bunker that's concrete and then there's a building next to it that's metal, and they start shooting at you. Someone that doesn't have sound, they're really guessing and kind of looking and waiting to see when the person pops his head out, and it might be too late. For people like this, if someone shoots, you know exactly if they're in that metal building or if they're standing in the concrete. So you're going to need really like surround sound or something to get, you know, the aspect and to know where they're shooting from. And it's really going to make players just amazing, and it's going to make the players that don't have headsets that are already not good really bad at the game. It's just really going to impact them, which I kind of like in a way, because it can kind of, it brings more realism to the game. That's what it comes down to. Now next I want to talk a little bit about the second screen companion, and what that is something they're going to be implementing where you can use your iPod, your iPad, your whatever others, your mobile devices, your cell phones, and possibly just other things. I don't know, probably not your computer. They're just adding stuff like that, and we don't know what it's going to be yet. It could be to call your kill streaks in during a game. It could be possibly, I'm just really thinking right now all the stuff it could be for kill streaks. It could be to change classes mid games. There's just some way they're going to implement it. They did say that it's not going to give the player that has it any extra power than someone that didn't. It might make the experience better, but it's not going to make them more powerful, have an advantage. He said it's not fair for someone that can afford, you know, an iPad to have an advantage over someone that doesn't just because they have more money. So they are balancing it. It will give the experience a little better, which I will think in some way it might benefit the gameplay a tiny bit, but not that drastically that, you know, you can't play the game because everyone has iPads and you don't. That's that. So finally, I want to be talking about the third game mode. So we know multiplayer and campaigns obviously going to be there. Usually in previous Call of Duty games, it's either zombies or Spec Ops. I enjoy zombies. I actually love Spec Ops. I'm a big Spec Ops fan. I hate the missions. I just love surviving against real humans. It just feels better. Being able to set up like turrets and all that stuff. It's just awesome, and I like it possibly more than zombies. I don't want to say that because zombies can be fun, but you know what, I want to say it. I like it more than zombies. And we don't know what they're implementing. It's going to be some sort of co-op thing. Hopefully they have a survival sort of, at least game mode based sort of thing. Like if it's not going to be zombies, it pretty much has to be humans, but I do want to have some sort of thing where you have to survive as long as you can. I don't really know how they can implement it. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head right now or what they could really put in. But that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to talk about. I don't want to sit here and just think to myself the whole time. So please tell me in the comment section below what you guys think. What do you think they're going to be adding? And I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I'll see you guys back with another commentary tomorrow. Also, I hope you enjoyed my live stream if you were watching. And we're going to be live streaming in a few days again, probably 2 days. So on, what is it, like Wednesday, Friday? We're probably live streaming on Friday, so just check back for that. I want to post a video if we are. So thanks for watching this commentary, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.